party because we can go on with the party till about 6 p.m. Okay, DJ Sticker, thanks so much for that wonderful party mood for EL. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you, bro.
And my DJ says I shouldn't stop him. I actually told him to give me the last song before I realized another one was also playing.
Also about to follow.
I realized that, Charlie, the song's plenty.
Yeah,
you guys put out more singles, but you don't put it together to be albums, so we can say.
So they are scattered everywhere, man.
Why is it like that?
Oh, Charlie, these days people don't really respect singles like that. I mean, albums like that. But me, I did try. At least I put out mixtapes and stuff.
Okay. Why are people not respecting the albums? Do we have a solution soon?
Respect is a strong word. I think people are just not latching onto it as much as in the past. These days, music is consumed very quickly. So when you put an album out, you have a window of 2-3 months, and then another album has taken over. So it's very difficult for you to actually snatch their attention with an album. So what makes sense is for you to drop as many songs as possible, because that's how you're able to keep the attention of the people constantly.
So can we have this culture? This is just my humble suggestion, where maybe from January to December, all the singles you released in December, you put them together and you give it a name as an album?
That's what I'm doing personally. That's what I'm doing. I have an album coming out later this year, and so far we've dropped Collect, we've dropped Higher, and we recently dropped Ehua. And these are the first three singles of the album. So in the course of the year, I'm going to drop more songs. And that be my formula for this year.
So by December, you put out
December, we have a full album with videos for all the songs and everything.
Okay, and I think talking about the videos, it also helps all the songs to get videos when you release them in singles.
Exactly, because you have a time to roll out, you have a time to plan a video, record, shoot it, whatever. And then at the end of the day, you have a collection of songs which have accompanying videos. And that's your album.
But then in terms of sales, are the singles also selling better or doing as the albums will do?
I think so. I think albums have a way that have different avenues that will open up for you. But singles, you're able to capture so much more attention with a single, because that's what's happening at the present moment. You can address something that's happening at the moment and then make a song about it, and it captures people's attention. But I think when it comes to sales, it depends on how you market yourself. People fail to realize that it's a big world out there, Charlie, and people really focus a lot on just Ghana. But those who have done the research know that, Charlie, there's a big world out there. There's so many ways that you can market your music outside of Ghana. So it's a marketing thing.
Talking about sales and money, not long ago, I'm sure it will be about maximum 2 or 3 months, the graphic showbiz captured you on their front page, and they gave you a quotation that no Ghanaian artist is making money from music. We discussed it here, and I remember on the day we were discussing it, Soraya sent me a message that it was not exactly what you meant. Now that you are here, I'm sure you can give us a better explanation to that statement.
I did an interview with, I think, Graphic Showbiz. I didn't say, I don't think I said no Ghanaian rapper is making money off music. I said rappers don't make all their money off of just music. You can't make all your money. You can't make a bona fide, like a huge amount of money.
You were talking about rappers, not musicians.
I'm talking about musicians in general.
Okay.
Everybody. I mean, it's the best way to make money out of your stardom or your celebrity or whatever is to diversify. The richest artists today don't brag about the fact that they made a chunk of their money off of music. It's how you market your music, how you diversify yourself, what you use your celebrity to do. For example, Puff Daddy or Jay-Z himself, he put out a graph, a pie chart that showed how much his net worth was and what came from where. And the chunk of his money came from other things besides music. Music was just a small portion of it, but Jay-Z is known for music. So my point was that every smart musician who is worth something is not going to tell you that I made all my money from, like the biggest part of my money from music. I certainly wouldn't say that, because that's not true. Yeah.
So what are the channels for someone like EL apart from music?
Investing. I find myself becoming more and more interested in investments. Those who come to me for advice to my studio to just chill or just hang out, I tell them so much more about investing, because in the past couple of 3-4 years, I've found out that the money that I've put away in my bonds or treasury bills or whatever give me so much more than I actually get from my music sales. And then there's other stuff that I'm personally interested in, like real estate and stuff like that. But I think it's very important to save, very important to invest. Yeah.
Are you also investing in studios? Because I know you own your studio as well.
Well, I'm not investing in studios, but I've invested in my personal studio, my personal space.
Okay.
And I'm very happy about it. We have a place we shoot videos. We have a place we do our music, and we have a nice, cute place. So I'm happy about that.
I see.
I'm not investing in studios.
But then what it means is that EL can also develop some new talent. But I keep hearing that you are not interested in all that.
No, so
because if you have all this set up and you are using it alone, I'm sure you can also bring some young boys.
No, that's not true at all. Myself personally, I don't believe in signing an artist and having the artist belong to you. I never enjoyed it, and I don't see how any artist can enjoy it. Having, put your signature down and saying that you are signed to this label for 2-3 years and you release this amount of songs, it stifles you as a musician, because musicians are supposed to be free-minded. You're supposed to create when you feel the vibe. That's how I create. So I've been in that situation before when I was signed and, I had to add these things. But personally, me, myself, I don't do that. So everybody who comes to my studio, I allow them to use their studio for free. If I feel you, if I believe in you, I allow you to use my studio for free. You come in there with your engineer, you hook up your machines, you record, you do your thing, you produce, do your thing, and you go. I just want to provide an opportunity for people to unearth their own talents and go their own way, make your own money, and live your own life. Invest in that. So I don't believe in signing artists. Personally, no.
Still on this same note of relationship with other artists and signing, how was your relationship with Dope Nation?
Oh, Dope Nation, those are my boys. Those are my boys since way back when they were in Legon and they used to run out of school, skip class to come to the studio to chill out, to hang out, to watch and observe. So what more can I say? Those are my boys. Those are my boys. That
I know. Did EL influence their kind of music?
Yeah, I'll say to an extent. People say they sound like me. Funny story, I was driving at Spintex the other time and I heard my song playing. And I was like, oh, Charlie, I hear this song, Chair. And I rolled down. The more I rolled down, I began to realize that this is not my song. This is Dope Nation's song.
What?
No.
You don't mean this?
Yeah. I was like, where are these boys? Because we sound so similar. So that's a crazy thing. But the thing is, I also got my style from somebody. I got my whole thing that I do, the way I rap, the way I even approach a song, the way I write, the way I arrange the bars. I got it from somebody. Somebody taught me. I listened to some. So
who was that person?
You guys. It's a collection of people.
Okay.
Right. But I don't think you guys will know. Busta Rhymes is one of them. There's this guy called Graph who I idolize. He's also one of them. So that's where I got my style from. And so I wouldn't mind if somebody also got their style from me. It doesn't bother me at all.
See, but then does it not influence the market small? Because for instance, your own self, you were listening to a song, you thought it was your song. Does it not worry the market?
No. I mean, I don't place so much emphasis on market chunk. I have my fans, I have the people who listen to me. I know them. I have my core fans. I know about 1,000 people who I can contact and say, let's do this or let's do that. I enjoy catering to those people. Whatever else happens as a result of my marketing myself or my music, that's great. But I'm not competing. I mean, I'm not here to compete with anybody because nobody does what I do. Nobody can do what I do. So anybody who is in my lane is in a lane of their own, in their own right. But anybody who does what I do can't surpass that.
I see. Yeah. So you think that they will be doing it, but as much as they are still in your photocopy of a sort, they can't surpass you?
I don't think they are photocopies. When you listen closely enough, you realize that they are very different from me. They might sound like me in a way, but I don't think they totally sound like me. I don't think so.
They do.
Yeah, but the thing
do.
is,
if it's sometimes their creation, it is not just maybe the voice or the composition, but their creation in terms of beat and production and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's to me, it's all love. I'm glad I inspired them. I want them to do even more. Trust me. Honestly, I was speaking to B2 yesterday. I told him I want them to do even more. You know, if they got the style from me, they should take it as far as they can, because I got the style from somebody and I'm taking it as far as I possibly can. So they should do them, Charlie.
I actually wanted to reserve this question for some minutes to come back because of this discussion. Now, in the Ehua song, or how do you call it? Ehua. Did you change your style? Maybe because of some of these things we are talking about?
How does my verse go?
Maybe Sticker can help us. Sticker can help us. Sticker can help us. So of similarities, he wanted to do something new to sway all of us, so that you know that, hey, now this is the new EL. Check this out. And let's do some one or two comparison here. This is Shillelagh. The first one was the Ehua song, and that one had Falls and Joey B on it. And again, at the background is Shillelagh. We want to listen to another song from Dope Nation. This one is called Zanku. Let's see. And if we are going to play Zanku, then maybe I also force that we play H. Yeah. So how far? How far be market?
You know how you see.
How far be market?
Yeah, man.
But then it's still, I still stand by the fact that Ehua, the style was a little bit different.
I think what the similarity that you see is not the voice. The voice is totally different, as you have seen right now. The similarity, and I hope you guys agree that the voice is different. Am I right?
Did you guys agree?
Somehow, yeah. But I think what connects the whole thing is the vibe. The vibe be the same. The way with the flow, it be very, 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 very similar, and that is where that's the whole thing. That's where we join. The style, where me I get the style from, no, Busta Rhymes, Graph, and some few other rappers. That be the flow they use. If you pay attention, if you listen to Joey being rap to, Joey too, in favorite rapper be Graph, Busta Rhymes and Sins. We grew up from the same place, so that's where the similarity comes from.
Oh, okay. So now we should accept it and be quick to judge. So which song were you listening in the car that you felt you were listening to? Which song was that? I think it was Ish. No, it was Zanku. It was Zanku. Yeah. I see. Yeah. Well, it's all good. It be
vibe, Charlie.
I know it be vibe. All right, so his name is EL. You can also call him Lummy. And we're having a chat here in the studio, talking about his new songs, projects up and coming, and more. Now, the Nigerian market with EL, when I watched the video of Ehua and I saw files in it, I was asking, how is EL connected to the Nigerian music market?
I've been there like a couple of times. We've done like many music runs, so I have quite a few, not a few, many guys out there who appreciate my music, who patronize my music, who buy the music, and I get messages from them a lot. And I'm friends with a lot of them, from all the way back from MI to Ice Prince to Files himself to Fino to many people. So I feel like I have a very, very good connection to them.
And can we say they are also influencing what you do, in that whatever you do, you have to think about them because you have a market there?
Yes, I do. Even to the stuff that I talk about, and then to the features that I pick. I'm working on another feature with another big Nigerian artist. So it's like you said, how the market's there. It's a big market, Charlie. If you take advantage of you'll be doing yourself.
I see. Good. In some news, you said Olamide is even closer to you than some Kenyan artists.
Yes. Not closer, but I felt like he received me very well. Even better than certain Ghanaian artists have. He's a great artist. He's a huge artist. So, people in that position tend to have a certain kind of ego about them. But that wasn't the case at all. So I was pleasantly surprised, and he's an amazing guy.
Can you help me to do something? Can you take off your cap? I want to see the new style, because I remember the pineapple saga. I really remember the pineapple saga, and now I don't know how we would describe this one.
This one, I don't know how we call him, but
I know to have a name for us.
I don't help us out. Tweet me.
So can we say there is a different hairstyle completely for EL now?
Well, I'm just going with the flow. I've been growing my hair for the longest time, but it's easy of the hats, and it's easy to hide it. And The thing is, as I was a kid from kiddie time, I did hate go barber shop. There's something about people going into my head, and I never liked it. So I just decided to grow my hair against a lot of objections. Yeah, but actually,
I see.
I did live my life.
Now, I know as an artist, before you go in for any style, any model, any brand, in consultation with some people, how do you do yours? Maybe this is the new thing with management, or this is what I want to do, and that's all.
I don't think I'm manageable. I don't think I'm an artist who is manageable. No, I consider myself to be an artist, period. And then it's good to have a structure. It's good to have a team around you. My team are my brothers, people who I consult with, and I say, I want to do this. What do you think? And I take ideas and gather ideas from them. But I'm perfectly capable of handling my own affairs. I think in the new world, you don't have people who, artists, for example, if you look at the West or the biggest artists in the world, they don't really have managers. They have a team who they assign duties to. Say, you are in charge of this, you are in charge of this, and let's move together as a unit. So nobody's above me, and I'm not above anybody. We're a team, we're brothers, we work. So when it comes to the styling there, I just go with what feels good. I look good in a suit most of the time. So when I want to really show up, I wear a suit. It's Thursday morning, and they come see my boys. So I'm in a t-shirt. So whatever works for me.
I see. So it's not as if EA has some stylist who is always on standby to decide for a good hairstyle.
Yeah, but it depends on what I want to do. If I want to wear what I'm wearing right now, I go to Vicavelli. If I want to wear a suit, I go to different people. So
I see. Interesting convo here with EL.
Yes, sir.
Now, talking about production, I've observed that in recent times, you've allowed other producers to work on your stuff. Or am I right or wrong?
True. Very true.
Why are you tired of producing your own songs?
Oh no, I produce music every day, Charlie. Literally. If there's 365 days in a year, let's say 300 days, I produce music. But the thing is, Charlie, there's producers who are coming up these days who are awesome. MOG Beats, Kovi, P on the Beats, who's my personal producer. They're awesome. So when I hear stuff from them also, I want to try this, I want to try that. And it's a different vibe for me. I like variety. Variety is the spice of life.
So even after taking stuff from them, do you still do input, or you go?
Yeah. Whenever I take a beat from somebody, I add my own vibe, I add my own flavor to it. It's not just completely take a beat and use it. No, I always have to add my style to it, and then before I drop it. I've dropped almost 8 songs this year. 3 of them are official singles, and the rest of them are unofficial, and most of them have been by other producers.
Do you know, I always enjoy your songs when you do the storytelling type, especially Nina and the one you did after the VGMA, Franca and all that. Right. How long does it take you to do such story kind of songs?
If I write song, it's I only write a song if I did a vibe inside, and that takes what? I don't time myself, but it takes. If I start writing a song this evening at 6, I'll finish by midnight. I'll finish recording the song by midnight.
You start writing by 12 midnight. You finish recording.
I start writing the song by 6 o'clock. Let's say I do the beats put down. I start writing the song by 6 o'clock, and I don't write. I don't know how to explain. I know they write too.
As the vibe come, you did the booth, they record.
No, I come out of the booth, I sit down, I listen to the beat, and I get maybe 4 lines. Like, okay, I want to make it start so. Then I go into the booth. We don't use booth anymore, Charlie. This is what
I know.
They sit the mic in, but they put the mic up. The laptop is here. You record into them. So I get my 4 lines, I spit it, and I go, I treat it, and I'm like, okay, I listen. If I continue, I'm so. Then I record it, and then by the time you see, by 12. I finish my song, and that's how I do it.
The song is ready.
That's how I record my music.
I see. After, because you did everything on your own, do you get approval from some people, or do you get some kind of remarks from some people before?
If I record songs, there's nobody. I don't want anybody to be around me when I record music. He say they laugh. I just suck everybody. Yeah, we all go feed Dave studio with the vibe. You see, Charlie, go buy me this, and Charlie, you know what? You go to the other room inside, and they know I'm about to record music. But I can't record music if people there around, because I tune my mind some way. If anybody talk anything, it go put me off. It go derail me, and then I don't. So I want to finish the music. They will come back in the morning and hear what we did.
I see.
What I did, yeah.
Is your studio also open for commercial purposes? For instance, I know as a musician comes in, Charlie, do this for me at a fee.
I mean, I know they can't rap or they can't do.
They can't laugh. They can't laugh.
No, if Arnold come to me where he play me some of his songs where he's good, you know, I'll go open my studio up to you. I'll sit you down and say, Charlie, we two they record. I mean, I get the studio. I'll show you the studio. You go in there. I say, whenever you want to come and record music, just call Mirror or call Eric or call whoever. They'll open it up to you, hook up your stuff and record. I don't have anything to do with it. Just do you. There's a lot of artists who have come through, and I just open up my studio. I sure say if I go to studio right now, artists they record back in.
So it is not for commercial purposes, as in do it at a fee.
No, how much they go pay me, bro? I mean, up and coming artists, how much they go pay me to do what? So the time I did Skillions, me and Jay, so we always wished we had our own studios to record our music. Now God has blessed us. We've got our own studios. We have had separate things going on. And nothing the beat pass, an artist could come tell me, say, Charlie L, I get this song I want to record. How much you go charge? I say, Charlie, if the song did be, if you are a good artist, record your song for free and try your luck. It's all this industry be lotto. It be lotto. Either say you go hit or you no go hit today. I spent £15,000 on the overdose video. You see the downloads where I get. You see the views where I get. It be lotto. So try your luck. Do if you are successful. Congratulations. Do you. So my studio is basically VO Nation is basically open to talented artists. Period. I know the charge. Okay,
one of the freshest songs from the camp of EL is The Hearts of Men. Listen to the lyrics and let's talk about this. Let's come back to the studio and ask how much he's going to spend on a video for this one. Maybe because of the overdose experience.
Oh, no, I'm not going to spend more than. I'm not going to go over my budget. I mean, these days, videos, they cost how much? What, 20K? Yeah. That's if I decide to shoot for this, but I have other plans. So
let's dwell on the overdose experience. You said he spent how much?
£15,000.
£15,000. So it means the video was shot in London.
It was shot in London. We had to book flights, go over there, book a hotel, get the director, book the venue, props, pay the girl. She's like this supermodel in London, you know. Fly back to Ghana, all this editing, post production, all that, Charlie.
And it's obvious you are not impressed with the numbers.
I'm not happy with them, but like I said, Charlie, what I go do? It be lotto. It be lotto, bro. It be lotto. Like, dropped the video. I was happy because this is like one of the biggest videos that I've shot. But then I came to realize that it's not about how big the video is. It's many different things come into play, but most of it is sheer luck.
Wow. So what is this concept we have that before your song can fly, you need to shoot quality video? Now I'm confused. You guys, because I know that has been the conversation. Shall we get a quality video?
No.
Top director and all that.
No. If you want to spend on the people.
No, explain this. Spend on which people?
Spend on the people who you want to see the video. Approach them, like go to them direct, market yourself to them directly. That is the best way.
Have you understood it?
I go pay DJ to play my song. The guy go play out once, twice, put them somewhere because somebody boy for Tema, Charlie, they playing songs. It's about marketing. It's about you and the customer. Who is the customer? The customer is the people. It's the people who actually patronize your music. Find a way to get to them. If you go inbox them, you go Vibe plus them, they help them, you go donate, get to them, and then that's the way you are able to get that relationship going. It's not about anything else. A big video there, we shoot big videos.
So you've been discouraged henceforth from spending.
No, honestly, me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was seriously, I stopped safe. After I dropped flat 15K, where I get how many views for this thing? 40K. That time safe, now it be like 30K. I thought, say, you know what? That be how me I slow some way because I was like, Charlie, that block where I go put on this video, these people say they no go watch. Then Charlie, Sean, that boy I move go Yankee. Every time we move go Yankee, I say, Charlie, you know what, dog these people, but these are my people. This is the job. That one I learned see that thing be luck.
It was uploaded on April 9th, 2018.
Yeah.
Wow. So since last year.
Video chase them out.
I see. So what has been your biggest number of views on any of your videos yet? Maybe I'm sure.
It might be Coco. It's over 1 million.
Coco is over 1 million, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, J.H. Coco. I'm sure J.H. Coco will help.
And you know how much you spend on Coco?
Uh-huh.
Coco be low budget video.
Coco self be low budget.
It's low budget video, but that's got me there. So right now, it be like the low budget video.
We are going to go for the Nkoso, because Daddy B is not going to give you anything. No. Wow, interesting chat here. Now, what is it about you and Obrafo? I know you love him, you love Obrafo so much.
Obrafo taught me so much, man. If it wasn't for Obrafo, you won't believe me if I told you, but when I was in pre-sec, I always had to go home to go and listen to Obrafo because I had his tapes at home. We weren't allowed to have Discman and Walkman and stuff, so I would actually take a trotro to Tetekwashi Circle, from Tetekwashi to Spintex, listening to Obrafo music all the way. Man, it was so Obrafo. I told him he actually taught me how to speak a little tree and understand tree. If it wasn't for him, I would be one of those boys and I did speak Ga. But Paimuka and wow, he's a legend to me, and I've had the opportunity of actually working with him in the studio. We're working on something special as well. So
okay,
he's a legend.
Yesterday, when was he here? No, last Tuesday. Yeah, like Tuesday, he was here and he gave one advice to artists, especially those who would engage in what we call beefing. He thinks that you can do beefing, you can do a diss song, but then to go personal, to go dirty is wrong. I don't know what he also thinks about this.
Yeah, I think when two MCs are battling it out, they are great icons, but the people who suffer as a result of it is what we should take into consideration. The ladies who they were talking, that's the only problem I have with it. Going at each other's throats is fine, but people suffer as a result. At the base of it, the two ladies who got involved, it wasn't necessary to me. I don't think it was necessary. So I think if we take anything away from that, let's just know our boundaries, know how far we can take it. It's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. Beef has been something that has entertained people, fine, but it's also been detrimental to people's livelihoods. Look at the Biggie and Pac situation. Look at even what happened at our VGMA stage, and somebody could have gotten hurt. I mean, it's the fact, that's true. So I think we should just know how to measure our responses and know that, look, it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt.
Have you gone into any deep beef with someone before?
No, I don't need to beef anybody. Nobody's in my lane. It's a fact. Nobody does what I do. If you find an artist who produces, mixes, masters, records themselves, directs their own music, then we can beef. But I haven't found anybody who does that.
I see. So until someone does that,
yeah, when I find an artist who does that, then we are on the same level. But nobody's on the same level as I am. It's the fact. So.
I see. Some people also hold the view that the StrongMan Medikal beef has revived rap music in Ghana. I don't know if you agree.
Very true. Very true. You hear this morning, my neighbor, he listen right now. He was bumping the beef song. I was like, this guy never play hip hop for me, make I hear before. I never hear anybody play. So I'm really happy about the fact that hip hop has received a little revival. I'm really happy about that.
I see. Now, one of your new songs that I'm enjoying is the Higher song. And DJ Sticker, play a little bit of it. Let me ask you one question about EL and his type of songs like Coco and those lyrics. Let's talk about that. A little bit religious. And Socrates Safo is here. He says, boss, the man is speaking the gospel truth. Tell him I respect him. People like this should hold master classes.
Hey, Socrates, today you say for holding master class. I salute you, sir. But this is
No. Socrates is saying what you are talking about is the truth.
Facts.
And you need to hold a master class.
I appreciate that.
Why are you shocked, Socrates, today loving you or something? Lummy. Oh no, yeah, talk now.
No, I love Socrates, man. I do a song about that.
I know.
Not for song inside, but
I know. No, but there is something funny I actually took out of this message. He asked, who is he?
You see, you don't know human being, no. You don't know human being.
So Socrates was asking, who is he?
Socrates, I'm back. I'm back on your radar. I mean,
So Socrates is telling us that he doesn't know you are the one.
it's me.
Anyways,
it's me. No.
how religious is EL? Because Jehovah, Coco, and all that.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. You know, I did miss some brothers inside, or some brothers. So I'll tell you the truth, right? In the past few months, I've realized that it would be better for me to be more spiritual than religious. You know, I've come to realize, say, religion is the cause of a lot of humanity's problems. So I just learning to be in touch with who I am and trying to learn how to get in touch with the spiritual side of who I am as a being. But for religion, I don't think it's right for me.
Are you a witness?
I'm not a witness. No.
Because you keep mentioning Jehovah. You like using the word Jehovah.
Well, have I used it more than once? No, just for this song.
Just for this song.
Just for this
but
song.
anytime someone will use Jehovah, then it means the person is conscious.
Thing. Yes. It's a Christian thing. Like I said, in the past couple of months. But this song, I recorded this song like a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah. This song actually, I recorded like last year, I recorded this song. Yeah.
So now you are being more spiritual.
I'm trying to get more knowledge. I'm trying to learn about the spirituality of man and how that pertains to his eternal soul. So that be what I do right now. That's
okay. Let me bring my panel members in since you have another job after here. Yes. And all that I have Coach Jibril and GH Kwaku. You guys, I'm giving you EL. So great. So the person is EL, in case you didn't know. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Arnold.
So he has to run. So just one question.
Exactly.
Do you get to a point in your career where you feel that you have the key to making hits? Like you've come to know how to make hits. So even when you go to relax for like 3 years, you don't bother because you know Ken Bangman and mental hit and mana hit. Do you get to that point where you've become used to making hits?
Oh no, Sani for formula check yo. No okay obe industry and me. Okay, if you're not there constantly, you lose touch.
Okay.
I don't know how to make a hit. I don't know what a hit song is. For me personally, I just realize do music that comes from within you that you enjoy. If you are in the best of your mood, Charlie, you know, say you are in a good mood, whether you have money or you don't get money. If you get some vibe, or you put that vibe into your music, it's more likely to become a hit because the people then go listen and go get that same feel, and that's what makes a hit come alive.
Wow. I'm done.
Okay, thank you. Yes, that I have go.
Sure.
Sorry. Yeah. I think EL has been, spot on. He said many truths. And
I'm sure D Crime has shared the same thing with me, where he said that forgive me that I have go. He says nice vibes there so far, EL baby.
I mean he's pull out a lot of truths. EL is an awesome artist. I was telling him that his song Overdose is one of my all-time EL favorites.
I will give you
because the video disappoints.
Maybe I think I may have an idea why he went.
James Kwaku also has an idea
for the video.
Yes,
because as an artist, sometimes you get a song and something tells you this is it. So you're gonna go all out. You're gonna put your all in. So you definitely get disappointed if it doesn't fly the way you expected it to, because that song is an awesome song. I mean, if anybody would have any reason not to like that song, then a person might be a witch or a wizard. So if he goes all the way to London to shoot such a video, quality video for it, and it doesn't move nobody, obviously he has every reason to be disappointed. But the other side of the marketing too is that most of the attention must be focused on the music, on the song. When the song gets to woo people, later on, the song will bring them to the video. That is why he shot a low budget video for Kuku, but it's gone over 1 million.
2 million now.
Yes, because the song brought people to the video. So you get a hit song first, then the hit song brings the people to the video. You understand? Because I think he's an awesome artist. You know, he's one of the few artists who has been very visible on the rap front and visible on the singing front. Even though people get confused as to where to put him, whether to put him as a rapper or to put him as a singer, but he's been visible in both fronts. So I respect him a lot for that. But I think he's an awesome artist. And you don't have to give up, bro.
Oh, no.
You don't have to because
no, he ran to US, but he's back.
Yeah, because you know something. the other factual thing is that in Ghana, talent alone does not guarantee a hit.
That's true.
It is divine and grace. There are times that you don't even expect a song. People went to Swedro to do
one corner
to do a festival.
Yeah,
a song pulled up. Abegu Santana, Dr. Pounds were standing on stage. They saw people running helter skelter. Everybody wanted to run. What is happening? There will be Mamunjane. It is the dancing for the song. From that day, Patapa was birthed. A grace. So for me, I feel everybody's time will come. It is up to those who are patient to wait for it. You just have to be consistent and work. Some of us, when we started reviving high life music, a lot of people said that a comedy match, Charlie, you have to, you know what I mean? But like Ia said, do music from your heart. Watch what you actually believe in, what you believe that this is what my heart tells me to do. And once you keep doing it and you keep hitting it, it will bring people followers to your music. So big up to him. I think he's doing awesome, and Charlie, keep on dropping them.
Thank you so much, that I have come. EL, don't get up yet. Don't get up yet.
No
the final exercise we are doing is with Jibril. And I want Jibril to have a change of mind at the moment. I don't know if you still maintain that discussion we had earlier. When you came in, he discussed with me, how are you into EL? And I said, I'm into EL when we meet. Until we meet, everyone is minding his own business. And he asked me that, is it true? Some people think that EL is snobbish, he's not closer to the media, he's not friendly. I said, no, to me, I wouldn't say that. When we meet, we have a different vibe. And I that's why I want to ask you, are you maintaining that or you've changed it because of how we have all enjoyed ourselves in the studio?
I would still ask, but that's exclusive. That's exclusive between us.
Okay.
I'll still ask, but probably after.
No, but
this
are you
session.
having that perception still?
I still have that perception. Yes.
Good.
That's per what I've heard from people. Just as the day for yesterday, someone actually approached me and mentioned that to me. To the extent the person mentioned that he was invited to do a documentary with him, and the feedback he received from EL wasn't cool for him. So that's the reason why I asked you. I wanted to also find out from your side to see if probably it is because of that person or that is how things are going on. But for now, that's later on. Okay. But my question to EL is, EL, I work with Kwame Dami. He's a rapper.
You mentioned Frequency before.
Yes.
Frequency.
Yes.
Yeah.
Frequency.
Yeah.
He's now Kwame Dami. So let's change.
They tell me, sir, but me I should call him Frequency.
So
just that you are also holding that perception.
Kwame Dami raps in moods. Okay, I've been with him in studios. He raps in moods. If it's in this mood, these are the lyrics that comes out. As a rapper, other rappers also claim that's how they rap. Have you ever moved into the booth or sat behind the microphone? You are so angry to the extent that whatever the words that are coming out from is so it speaks from your emotions, your feeling. Is that, have you ever done such a thing?
Yeah, but most of my rap is about feels. It's about vibes, it's about your emotion. If you enter the booth with no emotion whatsoever, you don't have any business being.
I'm talking of the anger bit.
Anger. Yes. Oh yes, I have an anger problem, and I use it a lot. I remember the first time I had a major anger problem song was King Without the Crown. If you can play it, you hear it. I was really angry. I wrote it in my car. It was raining, and I was parked in front of my old studio, and I was furious. And that is where the emotion came from. That's where the vibe came from. So I use whatever mood I'm in to create. But anger is a very strong emotion, and it connects. Whenever you're angry, you should write music. Whenever an artist is angry,
you were talking about sales, okay, and you mentioned your video that you spent much in, and then you didn't make more from it. From Earl's career till today, all your songs, which of the digital stores were you able to make much from? Is it iTunes? Is it Aftown? Is it
I made make a mention that.
Yeah, mention her. Yeah. I made
quite a lot of money off a song that nobody in Ghana even knows. Yeah, nobody in Ghana has even listened. They don't play it on radio, nothing. Nobody knows it. It's called Superhero. And I made enough to buy lands and start building my houses.
Wow. On which of the platforms?
On Spotify.
Spotify.
It's got over 12 million, 15 million now on Spotify. And so that goes to say to me, that's when I realized that it's not really about just market your songs. JB, it's a global thing, you know. It's a global thing. So that's your answer.
Gabriel, thanks so much. Time is up. Yo, let's leave you. Maybe you can talk to the fans finally.
Yo, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for having me, man. Bringing me over here. It's always a vibe when I come to Xylophone.
I know.
Boss, bless you, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. For vibe more, Charlie.
I know.
My resolution is to actually come out more to meet people, you know. I'll be very recluse. I'm a very closed off person, so people think see a rush, you know. It's a protecting thing.
Yeah,
I like to protect my.
I go try come closer. I know, right?
And thanks to my fans, man. All the aliens, man. I love you. More music coming through.
Nice one. All right.